guys, in today's video I'm going to show you a bunch of patterns that are perfect for spring. So most of these patterns I have tried and I have the physical item with me that I made from it. A few of them I haven't tried and I'll just put up a picture of the pattern. And like always, the links for all the patterns will be in the description in the order that I talk about them, so you can find them super easily there. I have a few different categories of items that I like to make for spring, and one of those is fruits and vegetables. So I like to kind of do it like a farmer's market where I have baskets out with the different fruit and vegetables for spring. So I'll show you my favorite patterns for those. So first, this is a new one this year and it's a watermelon. This is my first year selling the watermelon, but I think they're really cute, so I think that they will probably sell well. That watermelon comes in a pattern pack with I think 4 or 5 different fruit, and this is the small strawberry that comes in the pattern pack with it. So I like this one. You do have to sew the stem on, so that's not my favorite, but I think this is a pretty good size for like a keychain. So I was trying to decide if I want to make some of these as keychains or just leave them like this. And then my favorite strawberry pattern is bigger than that one, and it is this one. And I love this one because it is no sew, which is perfect for me. And this one comes in the pattern pack with a carrot as well. And I usually make the carrots. I don't have any made yet, so I don't have one of those to show you, but I will put a picture up. And I actually did a pattern test for both of these patterns that I've shown you so far. The next thing that I always have are pickles, and this is a free pattern that's on Ribblr. I haven't memorized, so I don't remember who it's by. I kind of just memorized it after making it so many times, but I do know that it's free and I will link it in the description. The next veggie that I like to have is corn. And this is one of my patterns. This is one of my favorite patterns that I've written, and it is one of my best sellers on Etsy. And I just love it. It's so cute, and it can come out of the husk, which is fun. A lot of kids like to pull it out, kind of like a fidget toy, pull it out and put it back in. So I just love this one, and they sell well for me, and people always talk about them. It always draws people to my booth, and people talk about them a lot. And then the only other fruit that I wanted to talk about I don't have with me, and it's a blueberry. I haven't made any this year, but I did make a lot of them last year and the previous year, and they did sell well for me. And I believe the blueberry pattern is free on Ribblr as well. And then the next items that I like to have for spring are frogs, and I have tried quite a few different patterns. I was making the leggy frogs, but they haven't been selling as well for me lately. So this is one of my patterns that I've been making for a while, but this one still does sell for me. This is the pocket frog. I call it the round frog. It's just so cute. It's pretty much just a circle with baubles and eyes, and I just love this one. I like to make them in all different colors. And then I recently tried out a new frog pattern, and it is a free one on Instagram, and I really love this one. I've already made I think like 5 or 6 of them, and I think this is going to be my new favorite little frog pattern. It's just so cute. I've made them in all different colors already. I just love this one. And then I also found some patterns for frogs that have been on my wish list for a while, but I just haven't had the time to make them yet. So both of these ones that I want to try are on Ribblr, and I believe they're both free. Yeah, and both of the frog patterns are free. The first one is called Friendly Frog, and I think this one is super cute. It is definitely made with smaller yarn than I usually use, so it would turn out very large. That's one of the reasons why I haven't made these ones yet. I think it's the cutest big frog plushie. And then the next one I think would be a bit smaller than that one, but it's still a pretty big one. And this one is Matilda the Frog. And this one has like a little tutu and a bow, and I think it's really cute. So eventually I'm probably going to try these ones, but probably not this spring. The next item that I love to have for spring are bees. And this is my favorite bee pattern. I tested out I think like 5 or 6. I tried a bunch of different bee patterns to find my favorite one, and this is definitely it. And it is a free pattern, which is great. So I love this one, and you don't have to do any sewing in this one, which is perfect. I make a lot of these, and I like to make them in different colors sometimes also, but I just think they're great for spring. The next thing that I think would be good to have for spring would be chickens. And if you crochet a lot, you've probably heard of Mabel the chicken. I think Mabel the chicken is super cute, and I know that some other people have made different versions, like smaller versions of it as well. I keep wanting to make chickens and I never get around to it, but maybe I'll make some soon. And then I will show you quickly my favorite chick patterns. If you've seen my last video, then you've probably seen these, so I'll just move through them quickly. But in case you missed my last video, I made a video about all of my favorite patterns to try for Easter. So most of the items from that video could also be used for spring as well. So after you watch this one, I will link it at the end and then you can check that one out if you haven't watched it yet. So for my favorite chicks, this is the regular chick that I like, and this one is a paid pattern. This one is my mini chick that I always make. This one is also a paid pattern. And then this is my Leggy Chicky, and this is the pattern that I wrote, and this is a paid pattern as well. Although bunnies are perfect for spring, I didn't put any of them in this video because I already made a video trying out, I think, 13 different bunny patterns. So I will link that one as well if you want to check that one out, because there are a lot of great bunny patterns that I tried in that video. I think that it would be really great to crochet some tulips for spring. I have not ever made a tulip, although I really want to, and I've had this one on my wish list, and this is a free pattern. I think it is super cute to have a flower plushie rather than just like making the flowers with acrylic, which those are great too, but if you're more into plushies like me, then you might really like this one. And then the next idea I have a few patterns for. They are little flower guys, and I think they are so cute. I found one on Pinterest, and it's a free pattern. I believe it's on a blog, and it is a daisy crochet doll, and I think it's really cute. I love how they used a bunch of pastel colors, and each petal is a different color. I have one here. This is a plushie that is off of my shelf of items that I'm keeping. This one I just could not let go of. It's so cute. This pattern is called Buttercup Bud, and I love this one. I fell in love with it. I think I've only made 2 or 3 of them just because it does take quite a bit of sewing. So you do have to sew the petals onto the face, and then you have to sew each of the legs on. So I want to make more of these this year, but I'm thinking I'm going to do the legs differently so that I don't have to sew them. Like maybe do the arms and legs like the Leggy Frog instead, and make it less and that would make it less items to sew on. But I love it. It's just so cute. Definitely one of my favorites, and I love seeing it up on my shelf all the time. And then I have one little flower guy pattern that I've made one, but I sold it. I don't have it anymore. So I'll put a picture up of this one, and this is called the Daisy Buddy. And this one is really cute. I did a pattern test for this one, and this one is completely no-sew, which I love, and I think it is really cute and really silly. And then the next item that I like to have for spring are turtles. So this is the smaller turtle that I make, and I feel like I always get the name wrong. I think it's Tank the Turtle, but I think that might be a smaller version, but I'll have it linked either way. But I like this one. It is cute, and it is no-sew, which is great. And then, well, actually, I forgot. You do have to sew. It's mostly no-sew, but you have to like sew around the head a little bit. And then this is my all-time favorite turtle pattern. This one is completely no-sew, and this one is Tiana the turtle from All From Jade. And I love all of her patterns. She writes amazing patterns, and I just love this, and I love that you don't have to sew. It is a little bit of a larger plushie than most of my items, so I do have to price it a little higher, and so sometimes they stick around for a while. They used to sell really good for me, but that's when I had them priced cheaper. I was kind of like underselling myself. So once I raised the prices, they haven't been selling very well for me, but I don't know. We'll see if maybe eventually I'll take the prices back down on this item since they're not selling, but I just think they're super cute. But they do take a little bit of time to make them. And then I just have a few more ideas for things to make for spring. So I always like to make bandanas for spring, and I don't have those with me, but they were in my last video and I kind of like put them on to show you what they look like on. So I have 2 favorite bandana patterns. I'll go ahead and link them, but if you want to see the videos of them, you can check out my last video. And then there's one thing that I've really been wanting to make for spring that I haven't yet, but I did get yarn for it, and it is a market bag. So I've been wanting to make one for a while, and I watch Passionate Kelsey's videos, and she always makes the market bags. And so I found a pattern. I think it's the one that she uses, or else it's very similar, and it's a YouTube tutorial. So that's the one that I want to try to make, and I'll link it in the description. But I just think that they are really, really cute, and I finally got some cotton yarn, so I have the yarn to make it. I just need to find the time and actually do it. And those are all of my favorite patterns for spring. Let me know in the comments if you're going to try any of these out. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe. I have lots of new videos that I am planning right now, and I might even have to start posting more often than once a week just because of how many videos I have planned out, and I have a lot of markets coming up. So I've definitely got quite a few market vlog videos that are going to be coming out, as well as everything that I made this month, and just lots of fun videos planned that will be coming out soon. So make sure and turn the bell notification on if you don't want to miss those. Thanks for watching.